Hey everybody, it's Friday morning. I'm here at the Northwest Houston office. 7 o'clock in the morning. Last 3 weeks, I've been meeting with one of my favorite ex-Navy SEAL buddies. We were in the SEAL teams together almost 30 years ago, right? And he moved to Houston. We're like 7 miles apart, right? He's a strong man of God. He's working with this other group of Navy SEALs that do business consulting, uh, and uh, and so we've been every Friday morning him and his little like 4 year old daughter at the coffee shop, and but it's just awesome, right? And I was telling him all of a sudden, my business just like start clicking, right? I'm like, and it had reminded me of when I sort of was boxing with Roy Jones Sr. And what happened was um, I couldn't jump rope. I look like the turn rope over 2 hops, hop over it again. Like a little girl in the schoolyard, right? And all of a sudden, like in 4 days, I'm jumping rope. I'm like, I couldn't tell you how that. So I called Roy Jones Sr. because I had some things happening that I needed some leadership on. I needed some advice on, and he was the right guy to call, right? And so here's what he told me. He says, don't listen to anything anybody says. Watch what they do. Okay. And actually Bernadette Kim kind of gave me the same counsel a few years ago, right? And then he said, you don't remember what got you to jump rope, do you? And I'm like, I didn't remember. He took the jump rope away from me. So I was air jumping, right? Without the rope in my hand, but actually, and hopping my feet up and down, up and down, and down. The next day, bang, I could jump rope. Okay, so that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, and so what's happened that's got my business transitioned? All right, is I've got some models to follow. So for a while here, I was like the only one coming into office, right? And now there's all these other people there. There's somebody who's an assistant to somebody. And there's like these two other ladies, and and then this other office, these Spanish speakers, right? And they're in here, and they're dialing for dollars, and but I listen to how they how they talk to their people, and they're setting the right expectation. But on top of that, I am talking less, listening more. So I had a presentation last night with this 24-year-old. She's only been in the business since December. She moved here from Massachusetts, and she's a manager for a competing company, right? And she's made close to $100,000 since December. Okay, and um, she's got a team of 7 that she's over, and she overrides them. She basically goes and does, check this out, she's going out, she's doing the appointments. They're lining up people for her, just like we do. It's no different, right? um the But she's doing something different. She's doing um the employee benefit plans, and like the group insurance, and pretty much that's all she's doing, right? And